God, we had so many different names. Disembodied, disassociated, transient, ethereal, intangible, beyond, interstate, and nether. And there were just all these words because we're like, how do you describe how we made this from nowhere?
1, 2, 3.
We live 700 miles apart. Shannon's from the States, I'm from Canada, creating from different places, different countries. So when we make work together, it's not really made in one country or another, it's made in this kind of nowhere space. So, made from nowhere, I think it's smart.
Everything about this was not anticipated, both in terms of our collaboration, of us working this well together, of the songs we wrote, and I think the sound of the songs we wrote. I don't think either of us would have expected this.
It's a project that happened by accident. I actually imagined writing songs for Shannon's artist profile. Like, I thought we were writing together to, make something for Shannon's project. But then as we started making things, there were a lot of surprises, and we stumbled on a sound that is neither me, neither Shannon. It's something kind of new.
I think halfway through this, I realized, as much as it was Sean helping me to write these songs wouldn't be what they are without him.
Like, my background is like indie folk pop, and Shannon is more like punk pop.
We created something soulful, something a little bit jazzy, something a little bit more rock than I think either of us anticipated.
When we were writing some of these songs, we were like, hey, this isn't fitting in any kind of box and doesn't sound like me or doesn't sound like you.
It's hard to define the genre of what this is other than like angry, anguish, revenge, pop.
Made from Nowhere is kind of like, well, it came out of nowhere. We didn't expect this to happen, but it's happened and we're rolling with it.
I'm a singer and a lyricist first. And so I write them and I put lyrics to a melody, and then I can't do anything with it. I don't know what to do. I get stuck.
Shannon had some of these started already, had a melody, had some lyrics for the first verse, and what was looking for some input on guitar chords and the movement of music. And basically that was the spark for how we came together to make the EP.
I posted this clip. I have like 10,000 voice notes and I keep returning to this song idea. And I was like, I wrote this song. I have no idea where it goes. I have no idea what to do with it. But I knew that I needed to get it out.
That's where I excel. So I heard some of these ideas. I thought, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I need to get some chords behind this. So
he responded to my story. It was like, I got you. My brand of devotion, not willing to wait anymore, and you gotta do more.
Basically from there, we worked on the lyrics and everything together once we had the landscape of the song figured out melodically.
We have videos of us working through 3-hour sessions where we spend an hour and a half on 2 lines, trying to figure out, what does this mean? How do you say it? What is it that needs to be said?
Shannon has a really strong way of putting pen to paper and getting a lot of their feelings out. And part of the way we work well together is I'm able to edit and help them like cut and carve out those lyrics. So some of that finessing work is something that I help them with.
I think Sean knows me better than some of my friends do at this point, simply because of writing these songs together. Every time we would sit down and like need to talk through, okay, what's the story? How do we get there? What are you feeling? What is this person feeling? What does that feel like? How do we find the right words? I felt like I was revealing pieces of my soul to this guy who I had never met.
We've never met before in person. We've completely met only online, piggybacking off of an online songwriting retreat that we took with Andrea Stolpe.
On one tab, we would have our lyrics, and in the other tab, is our little video chat, and then we'd also have our little like music workspace, the DAW, open. And so we'd be like, okay, well, what about this? Well, let's like this. Well, what about that?
Shannon was recording into the DAW, the digital audio workspace, and I would record in guitar stuff and everything else. Like we kind of just do it all together, like MIDI drum parts, synth parts, basically whatever we can think up in our head. That way we could build the track together in kind of the same room, in that nowhere space, and build the song up from the ground up together.
I'd put something in, he'd drop something in, because I'm an audio producer. I'd be like, wait, this isn't on beat, or like, let me move this here, or like, I want to split this and use this, and like started using some of my production chops for that, which was fun. It's like a really cool way to combine my training and my passion.
We kind of figure out different sounds and throw it in the timeline, and we made something by accident, so it was it's been a good journey so far.
Who's Sorry Now is a 4-track EP that we have been working on together since probably October or November of 2024.
I think it's been about a year. I think we started last winter.
We finished the first song, I think on New Year's Day, 2025. We're like, okay, what do we want to do? We made a business plan. We sat down and we're like, let's figure out what it's going to take to get to recording. Let's figure out what it's going to take.
Part of the process is that we took video recordings of ourselves, writing these songs together. So we have snippets of little videos that are going to trickle out over the next 3 months as we work towards a campaign, a crowdfunding campaign. Get a plane ticket, fly out to Washington, and basically meet each other and get the recorded, done in person. So that will be an exciting part of the chapter.
It's been such a learning experience, truly such a learning experience.
And in that process, we've come up with some cool stuff. So we're excited to record the songs and get them out there.
Follow us on all the different platforms to come along for the ride as we work together to release the Who's Sorry Now EP.
I hope you cry. I hope you lay awake at night. I hope when you love again, it just don't feel right.